Mics, check. Music cued, check. Presenters ready. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio. You're listening to TigerTails Radio, abusing our internet privileges since 2004.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio. I am TK, and there on the sofa, you should see Xavier.
Hello.
Hello, and we are promised an echo at some point during the show. He is currently either nom-nomming his dinner, or will be shortly nom-nomming his dinner once it arrives.
Oh, it's a takeout day, is it?
It is a takeout day for him today, yes, so there'll be an echo a bit later on. I'll jump into Discord ready for him, though, so I'm nice like that. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I will.
Clicking buttons.
There we go.
Clicking buttons is apparently a skill now.
Apparently a skill this computer no longer has. I am so going to buy a wired setup for this. I keep threatening this. I will do it. I swear, I will do it. We'll end up with...
He comes in, sits down, starts fiddling with it.
Swears at it and goes upstairs and works there, because I get a better response time over the network than I do at the desk.
The logic here, he comes downstairs to do the stuff, and then he clambers all the way back upstairs to do the stuff, and then he comes all the way back downstairs to run the show.
Yeah, it's because in my room there's a really noisy PC. Otherwise I would...
Otherwise known as a jet engine. Yes, we know.
Otherwise I would figure out a software solution for the video mixer because that can be done via software. I've got the
Yep.
Roland software for it, but it does need a direct USB connection. Although I could run a really, really, really long USB cable using
Please don't.
USB over Ethernet.
Please don't. No, please don't. We've got enough cables and death traps. In this room alone, the cables are mostly behind the telly.
Yes.
There's a bit of cabling that has to happen for power.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit of cabling that's happened in between rooms, but they're not that bad a death trap. I mean, unless you're really tall, the
Yeah, the
cable
overhead
going
dangle death,
upstairs. Yeah.
which we do need to do something about.
Yeah, we either need a longer cable or we need better... We need something that I can drill into the ceiling, but I am not confident about drilling shit into the ceiling.
No, because it's Artex ceiling.
Yeah. Welcome to the 60s. Have Artex.
Yeah, who thought that was a good idea?
Apparently, every builder in the fucking country.
I mean, if we could find out where that run goes, there might be some space we might be able to steal from it.
Into the wall, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, that's my point. Where does it go on the other side?
In
I'm
the
looking
wall.
up at the smoke detector thing.
Yeah, we're all... Welcome to the best podcast radio show on YouTube, where
Well-
most of our attention is not on you.
Welcome to Interior Design with TK and Xavier.
Look at the corner. You can't see it. You cannot see it.
I mean, I could rig up a handycam, but it's not really worth the effort.
I mean, to be fair, TigerTails is brilliant because it's like there's me who does not like being on camera and is being forced to be on camera. There's TK who hides in a fucking corner.
I don't mind being on camera, it's just that I haven't yet got a second camera, although I have now completed my NatWest savings goal to get the second camera.
You've saved the money.
I've saved the money.
Okay, you've saved the money. I was a little bit confused. I've completed my NatWest savings goal.
Yes,
You've saved
I
money.
had created a goal for the second camera,
Okay.
so now I just need to get it off Amazon. It's going to be another one like that one, but the slightly lower model because it's cheaper.
Yeah. Well, there's no rush. I mean, to be fair, we are episode 43 of season 12, so
Exactly.
we are coming to the end,
So if I can get it in time for season 13,
which is next year.
we could
Which-
be all posh and shit and have two cameras.
next year. There's something that people are now going to be saying is like, yeah, next year.
Next year isn't all that far away, kids.
No.
Yeah, Christmas is coming. Be ready.
No, Christmas is November, December. Yeah, that's like 2 months. December, 2 months.
Is that Christmas in Dorset?
Christmas in Dorset. Yeah, two months till December. The fact that we've still got October to get through. I mean, granted, we're 5 days in, so we're not even touching October really, but we've got Halloween at the end of this month, and then the fun that is
Yeah.
November.
Although we
December.
have had some upgrades in the studio.
Yes, he's plugged the thing in.
Yes, we now have upgraded from the 8-port switch for the networking to a 16-port switch in here.
And you thought we'd gotten away from the tech talk. No, it just transitions.
It's migrated from one type to another type. And so, yes, we now have even more network ability in this room.
Yeah, we don't have the thing. Well, we do have the things to plug in.
Yes,
to
that's
it.
why we had to get the bigger one.
We don't have the cable necessarily
Yes,
to plug.
we do.
We do have all the cables.
I bought cable.
Oh, okay.
I bought
Cable with ends.
I bought 50 meters of Cat 6.
Yeah, we have cable. We don't have ends.
No, it's in 5 meter lengths.
Oh, okay. That makes a bit more sense.
Yeah, because I didn't know if all the stuff from the gaming unit would reach now that we'd have to move the network switch from behind the gaming unit to into the mixing rig thing. I actually bought a rack tray to put the network switch in and then realised the switch is teeny tiny compared to the rack tray, and this rack tray utterly dwarfs it.
Yeah. So we there are plans. There are things that will undoubtedly happen after Christmas. But that's then. That's in the future. Right now it is
of the
season
week.
12, episode 43. Welcome to TigerTails Radio. So our week last week was mostly filled with work that was fairly mentally intensive. So I my brain frazzled a little bit through the week because it was like work, off, work, off. We did have shitty weather.
Yes, we did. I didn't like it.
So the rain has come back and the cold has arrived. So immediately it's a case of, right, I better make sure the heating works.
Yep. Heating does work.
That was my job every single winter. It was like, does the heating work? Check the boiler. Because I did live in flats away from the guys previously, and it was always a case of check it now. Check it.
Check
now.
it when it's still warm enough to we not need it.
Yeah, check it where I don't need to have hot water bottles, because when it fails, because it inevitably fails, having a bottle of hot water in your bed, and I will say a bottle, because hot water bottle was a whole different kettle of fish. It helps, but it's not easy.
Whereas I just go, oh, I'm cold, turn the PC on, aha, toasty, toasty, toasty warm.
Yeah, but with that thing making noise, I wouldn't be able to. It wouldn't really be able to sleep. But the entire intention is just to make sure your heating works. Because if it fails, it's a case of try and get someone in. Especially if you're renting, that's contacting people to contact people to get somebody to come in, which is a pain in the arse. But so far, all good. Okay, so
Was that your week then?
Well, the weekend was mostly chilled indoors because it wasn't brilliant. We did shopping, so Iceland and Lidl's and bits and pieces, and then Saturday I did the live stream, which I think went really well. I think it went really well. I did learn some stuff after the stream, so I'm looking forward to my next Saturday one. And then Sunday was just chill. Video editing, because I finally finished editing all the video for the God of War run, so they'll be up in the next few weeks, which is good because then I've got a week off to record more stuff. And roleplay on Sunday evening, and then that's it pretty much until Monday, when it's a case of work.
Yeah. Whereas my week was mostly work, as one is, but also prepping for National Novel Writing Month. Well, I'm not planning on succeeding the task of writing 50,000 words, although that would be nice. But I have been going through the story universe that I realised I started in 2003 and have been making a timeline of all the events I've written about. Just so I can try and maintain some degree of continuity. And realised that actually, yeah, I haven't had too much of continuity errors. I had to make one minor edit to something and fix something I'd written previously. But I've got them all in one massive Scrivener project, which helps considerably, so they're not all spread out all over the show. And so long as I keep this massive Scrivener project up to date, then I can basically go in to any point in the timeline and write about something. So I can have almost an infinite degree of short stories, which is nice, just posit about the history. And where I am in the timeline is now getting into some of the stuff that I'd written in 2003. And it's going, oh god, I remember some of this, and then just cringing at the god-awful writing. And then spending an hour or two reading a bit that was actually quite good. And I'm going, wish I could do that these days. I have lost the art somewhat.
I think it's more a case of practice. It's not really a thing where you go, aha, boom. It's a case of right, groove, go.
Yeah, that was it.
That was the reason why Novel Writing Month was a big thing when we were entering it, and I've entered it twice.
Yes, you have. I've entered it five times, I think. 5 or 6.
It gives you that momentum because previously I've had the momentum to jump in and do writing, and I did quite well several times. But as soon as you then lose that momentum, it's very hard to get back into.
Yes, it is. And so I'm using it to try and get back into that groove. DH is saying, it looks like Studio's eaten some of his cake. Yes, hello, and Cosmic and DH, who are also in the Discord channel. But yes, having not touched some of this project part since 2003, I'm looking at it going, I really need to kind of get this all finished up and actually somewhere where I can get it published on Amazon or something. Because, you know, that'd be nice.
Get someone to look at it and edit it before.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, get it into at least a first draft state and then give it to a couple of proofreaders and goes, right, I know this is crap, but what bits are the worst that I could tweak to kind of make into a second draft that I could then revise into a third draft to then get properly edited and then published.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be a lovely dream, including for my stuff. But I do know I need to.
I mean, my 2011 National Novel Writing Month project, I've been rereading that over the last few days at work on my lunch breaks, and I've realised that there's some massive unannounced time skips because the journey that these characters take goes over a much farther distance than it sounds like in the text. And it's like, oh yeah, they've got to their destination in like a day, and it's like, that's like 3 days walk they've just skipped. No, that's getting revised. And then I've had to add a river in the middle of their journey, and it's like, that river wasn't there before. It's there now. That'll appear in the second draft. So that's all coming up for me. So yeah, lots of writing in the future apparently.
Yeah.
Which does mean I need to like not completely ignore all my other projects as well. So
Well, I mean, thankfully with September out of the way, PlayStation month. If you want to see the videos, you can do so. It's on
PlayStation month is
Gaming.
over.
We've finished PlayStation month. Like we've mentioned, if we've got time, we might do something just as a little celebration for PlayStation 2, because apparently there's this month for 20 years.
November, I thought it was, wasn't it?
I thought it was October.
Was it October?
Some point.
We could wiki it.
This year. But we'll see. But really, it's a case of relaxing from that. October, we do have Halloween coming up. With everything that's going on, highly unlikely we're going to have
A Halloween special.
Halloween party, or what we've usually had, which is a bit of a shame. But
We might get Xavier to dress up for this on the sofa.
but yeah, on the Monday after we'll be straight into November, and then we'll be staring Christmas
In the face.
in the face.
Go away, Christmas.
Well,
You're too expensive.
Well, I mean, it's not like we're going to be visiting family this year. It's going to be a case of, here, I've sent you a card. Why? Because can't see you.
Yeah, we're not allowed to see you.
Here's an Amazon voucher.
Via email.
Seriously, it's like, look, okay. Here's a list of stuff that I would not complain about on Amazon. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. That's gonna have to be it, because we're not gonna be able to see anyone, even with the relaxing potentially to allow families, like maybe people of the same family, to visit. There's still the worry of passing it around, even inadvertently.
Yeah, there's a lot of my family that are quite elderly,
Yeah.
and so
I mean, my mum and dad are both retired, and they shielded themselves. Mark even joined in, so he was working from home before I think even I was. So yeah, I mean, it's there'll be people where it just won't be feasible, and then that's the thing. I mean, thankfully, the internet is a thing, and we have ways of communicating.
yeah,
For those people who actually pick up the phone and call their parents.
I do.
Well, you don't need to. Your parents call you.
Yeah, well, I called mine on the weekend anyway. Well, one of them anyway. The other one I'd have to get a medium to do. Mom! I know you're dead and all, but I want to say hi! Doesn't quite work.
No. Be a bit weird.
The medium goes, your mother is very proud of you. Really? Yes. Is she watching all the time? Yes. She better be watching all the time. I've been on my own a lot during lockdown.
Yes, she goes, yes, I know. I've watched your browser history with great amusement.
No, the word is not amusement. The word is disgust.
I don't know. I think your mother had a good sense of humour and probably would laugh at least some of what you do.
Oh, yeah, naturally.
Yeah. Or at least laugh at what you do.
I was going to say, some of what I do is very silly. And that's part of the reason why I enjoy some of what I do.
Yes,
Because it's
I mean,
very silly.
It helps. I mean, everyone is stuck at home, especially you, our wonderful watchers, listeners. So having an opportunity to let everything out helps. It really does help. Although with TK, it's a case of we put him in a room and let everything out. Same with Hedgie, we put him in a room and let everything out.
Yes, we put everything in a room and let everything out into that room with him. And listen to the screams. Those delightful, delightful screams of Hedgie anguish.
Hedgie anguish.
That's a word.
It's a word. Naked Hedgiesaurus is also a word.
Yeah, that one doesn't need to be, though.
No, doesn't need to be.
But it's happened, so we just have to live with it. On that thought of things happening, so we just have to live with them, let's go for a tune.
Yay, music!
Music, yes. Now, I was going through some of my music the other day, and I found a Lucy remix track that we used to play on the show a fair amount, down like season 4, season 5 times.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, exactly my thought. Bloody hell, it's been bleeding ages. So I thought, I'll blow the dust off it and give it a play and see what happens.
Good plan.
Yeah. So, do you remember the game The Cheetah Men?
Yes.
Do you remember the sequel, Cheetah Men 2?
Yes, because you heavily promoted it on the show.
I did, yes. And, in fact, I think I've still got... I'm going to walk away from the mic. You might even see me on camera, kiddies.
As he falls over.
Yeah, I'm getting old.
Because it was a Kickstarter thing, wasn't it?
Here you go. The Lost Level creation for the Lost Level. We have... Yeah. It's the comic.
Some buff cheetahs and a pink man. I don't know. I don't think we should put too much on there.
We could do a dramatic reading of it one day.
One day when we care.
Yeah.
But yeah, so TK invested in the Cheetahman 2, and you got the game and the music?
No,
Oh, the books and music.
I got the books, so I only paid a £5.
Oh, okay.
Unbelievable.
He only paid a £5.
Only paid a £5. so-
Unlike Tanglewood, in which he also backed and got the whole game.
Yeah, Tanglewood I put about 60 quid into. But it's cool, because having already put 120 odd quid into the other Mega Drive accessories, I was able to get into Tanglewood's beta.
Yes.
So I was like, hey, when Matt Phillips, the guy who coded Tanglewood, he is basically Big Evil Corp, he put out a call to his backers going, does anybody want to help beta test this? Because it was one of the tiers to get all the beta versions as well. But he wanted some extra QA, so he put a call out, and I was like, oh hell yeah, I do. And I said, he said, you need a way of video capturing it, so I can see when errors occur and things like that, or see if anything unusual happens. And I was like, yep, I can do that. I've got the OCCS, so I can easily record it. And his response was something along the lines of, you've got the OCCS, you're obviously serious about what you do, you're definitely part of the team. It's like, yeah, I put a shit ton of money into my Mega Drive. I've probably spent more on my Mega Drive than I have my PlayStation 4.
Well, yeah, that's not difficult these days. But yeah, so we have music from the Cheetahman. So what do we have?
We have, it's an OC remix, so we can be YouTube friendly.
Hey.
And I've lost the last so there it is. It's by an artist called Another Soundscape.
Yep.
And it's called Cheetahman 2, Living Large.
We've now reached the audience participation portion of the show. It's game time.
It is game time. He said.
He says, nearly forgetting to switch her back to the camera.
I wasn't forgetting, I was just having too many things all going on at the same time. I didn't quite manage to finish one task with as many seconds left as I would have liked.
He has all the buttons and numbers in front of him, by the way.
And to the side of me.
Yeah.
I am two angles. I am front and left side covered in buttons and things. There is many buttons, and I do have plans if I can cable tie
To get more buttons.
Yes. Not the buttons you're thinking of either. Completely different buttons. But to hopefully help improve the look of the show.
Look at the show. Look at the
The
show.
look of the show, yes. I don't know how well they'll work, if at all, but they will be nice to have. But that's not why we're here, boys and girls. We are here to be deafened, so I'm going to turn that hell down because I just realised how loud that was.
Jackbox, yeah.
Yeah.
Very loud. You have a cat.
Join us.
Join us.
See, told you to say that. DH is like, milk chocolate buttons. No. Although now I want chocolate buttons. Thanks. So, if you wish to join us for some Split
There's
the
room
Room,
for more.
and hopefully crash the stream, unlike when Virgin crapped out a couple of weeks ago.
Well, you can join us if you go with an internet-enabled device to jackbox.tv, enter the room code Sierra Hotel Charlie Whiskey, give yourself a
Join
silly
us.
little name. We have 3 slots, and you can join and play. If you don't want to play in the first round, you can wait till after we started, and you can join in the audience, see how things go. We normally do at least a couple of games. If you want to chat to the various people who
There's
are
room
on the
for
show
more.
or just watching, we do have a Discord. We do have other bits where you can chat in, as well as the wonders of YouTube. So feel free to have a quick chat. Currently we're on sweets with chocolate buttons, milk chocolate buttons. I
Yep.
don't know what else there is.
There's room for more.
Yeah, in order to get the buttons that I want though, I'd need to cable manage behind the TV a bit better.
You mean some?
I mean
Any?
a lot.
Oh, okay. Currently we have none.
Pretty much, yeah. It's quite an untidy mess. I would give
Join the
professional
party.
cable managers a heart attack.
Yeah, it'd be a case of, at this point, we'd have to collate cables and then get the cable ties, which we have, by the way.
I would
have
be spending a lot of money on new cables.
Oh, it's a new cable job. Okay, fine.
No, not necessarily a new cable
Join
job,
us.
but better cables. Ones that are slightly more manageable. And not just a random mishmash of various brands and thicknesses and...
Oh, our usual, we got it when it was cheap jobs.
Yeah, exactly. I'd actually have to spend money and get some decent ones that you could actually manipulate
Join
properly.
the party.
But I think we have a game of 6, so let's start the show. And we'll let our lovely feline host introduce the rules.
Meow. Do not be startled. I am here to guide you as we explore the deepest recesses of your mind. You will build strange and complex worlds using only your imagination and your thumbs. A hypothetical situation missing one key part will be transmitted to your device, like this one. Ads before online videos have been banished. In their place are 15-second videos of this. They are not skippable. Is life better? There are infinite possibilities you could write in to complete this scenario. Choose wisely though, because everybody else will then answer yes or no. And you will earn more points if you split the room. Fitting name, huh? For those of you in the audience, you'll be competing as one player. Your answers will be determined by a majority vote. Yes, even in a nebulous void, democracy is important. At the end of the game, the person who creates the most divisive dimensions will win. Got it? Good. Now let's begin.
I love the aesthetic of this game.
I wonder if they'll do a sequel. like
Imagine a
they've done
universe
with,
where anything is possible.
hope so.
1 equals
Some
0,
ones.
up is down, and soul patches are cool. You're about to split the room. Fill in the blank to complete the scenario.
Right, so now we
Go quiet as we write answers.
find the window. Sorry.
I've got my answer in! With a minute to spare! Look at me and my big bad self. Oh, everyone else is in as well. I'll stop gloating.
Up next is... Surprise Eulogy.
Oh, good. We're gonna stop there,
You
are we?
find
Okay.
yourself at a memorial service for a man you've never met. You're invited up to say a few words. All you know about the deceased man is this. Nobody else is getting up there. Do you attempt to give a eulogy?
Okay. So, you find yourself at a memorial service for a man you never met. You're invited up to say a few words. All you know about the deceased man is that he has a wonky leg. No one else is getting up though. Do you attempt to give a eulogy?
I've given my answer, but I have a very personal reason for giving my answer. Which I will tell now. I voted no. Because fuck public speaking.
The longer it takes the room to answer, the more bonus points you get.
Although I got taught public speaking in Village, so I'm
Get
not too
ready
bad.
for
Nice.
Clear the dance floor.
Ooh.
Dance, dance,
Your
revolution.
fiancé has their heart set on a particular song for your first dance. Unfortunately, it's an acoustic cover of this song, sung by this person. Do you make them happy by saying yes?
So, your fiancé has their heart set on a particular song for your first dance. Unfortunately, it's an acoustic cover of In the Navy, sung by TK Tiger. Do you make them happy by saying yes?
Well, I don't really have a chance, do I? I have to vote yes. It's my own cover. What kind of a prick would I look if I didn't even dance to my own
Shades
cover?
is sat there going, why?
Shades I would understand if he said no. Everyone else in the universe I would understand if they were like, no, fuck the hell off. And personally I wouldn't blame you either.
Oh, we have Plum Bum, who we're waiting on. And you've only got no seconds left. Oh, there we go.
Oh wow.
That's a lot of people who'd want to hear you sing In the Navy at their wedding.
Oh no, they'd just be prepared to dance. Not necessarily
now-
have it.
Use your head.
Ooh.
There's an 80% chance that getting hit in the head with a cinder block will make you a savant at this activity. Do you have someone throw a block at you?
So there's an 80% chance that getting hit in the head with a cinder block will make you a savant at choosing lottery numbers. Do you have someone throw a block at you?
Okay, so in terms of percentages, that would seem reasonable. The wording of the reward, however, is not. Because congratulations, you can pick lottery numbers. At no point does that sentence say whether or not they're right or not.
Yeah, it doesn't say the winning lottery numbers. Also, with a cinder block, you've got an 80% chance of death. And quite frankly, I'd rather take the random chance of lottery than death.
And yet you see all these things with like cinder blocks and it's like, oh yeah, they're not that bad. It's like,
Ooh, nicely split though.
Considering the numbers, that's probably the best splits we'll get.
Well done, Cosmic. Well done.
This scenario is called Cave of Forgotten Screams.
Du-du-du-dum.
In your teens, you happened upon an undiscovered cave drawing. For fun, you dipped your finger into some clay and added a drawing of this. Years later, your stupid addition is changing how primitive cultures are taught in schools. Do you admit what you did?
I was fully expecting penis. I was fully expecting penis.
See, when I'm thinking of just added a drawing of yes, I'm just thinking of the band from the 80s.
Or maybe Stickmen? The Screaming Man?
Maybe, I don't know. The Mona Lisa?
Yeah.
Just added mini Mona Lisa.
Like they were inspired by cavemen.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, we are waiting on Plum Bum again.
Probably an internet issue.
Probably.
I think. Yep, everyone's in. Only a Plum Bum would admit to it. Only Plum Bum has the moral fortitude to own up to.
It's time
I
for
correct history.
Diagnosis Acute Rudeness.
Ooh.
A smart monocle reveals people's vital stats. You have the only one. A man cuts in front of you at the grocery store and ignores you when you object. Your monocle reveals he has this. Do you tell him?
So, a smart monocle reveals people's vital statistics. You only have one. A man cuts in front of you at a grocery store and ignores you when you object. Your monocle reveals that he has the beginnings of colon cancer. Do you tell him?
This is the internet question, isn't it? It's like, is this person someone you hate enough to literally have them have cancer?
Oh, that was a good split.
Yeah.
Feast your eyes on a pitfall. There's a new deodorant that smells incredible to 75% of the population. However, to you, it smells like this. You have an important job interview. Do you wear it?
That was a very easy answer for me.
I will say deodorants are a right pain in my fucking ass, because I've worn deodorants that smell rank to me, but everyone goes, oh yeah, that's fine. It's like, I smell like a toilet. No, you smell fine. I smell like a toilet.
You obviously smell like a fine toilet.
Yeah, but I never understand that, because it's like, you know that toilet fragrance smell from like toilet fresheners? Some deodorants would do that to me, and everyone else is like, oh no, you're absolutely fine, it's floral. And I'm sat there looking at them going, I think you're insane. Oh,
Wow. No split.
Internet killed off Plum Bum.
Yeah.
Here's where things stand at the moment.
Cosmic.
Yeah, way in the lead.
10. But you're slightly behind, so there's a possibility.
We've reached the decisive dimension. Everybody will be presented with a new type of scenario. There will be two options to choose from. Door number 1 is already provided. You will decide what's behind door number 2. Remember, you want to make it as hard of a choice as possible. Oh, and if you correctly predict a certain player's decision, you'll earn some bonus points. Let's begin.
Why is their door so much nicer?
Write an option that you think only some people would choose.
This is a
Yeah.
hard question.
It's when they go, what do you think person will choose? It's like, I'm having to guess on what our audience would be like because of my answer.
I just 50-50 it.
Yeah.
That's been my philosophy. It's been right more than it's been wrong, which has been nice.
And the audience do have
Part-time
an advantage.
volunteerism is now mandatory.
They do
Thanks,
get to know
Obama.
us.
The most desirable jobs have already been taken. The two remaining options are sanitizing hospital bedpans or this. Which volunteer job do you take?
So, which volunteer job do you take? Do you take either sanitizing hospital bedpans or unblocking sewer pipes?
Kind of the same thing. I've done volunteering in a hospital before. Like those horror stories you hear? Yeah, there's a reason they exist.
This group would definitely need to be forced to volunteer. Great prediction. You just earned some bonus points.
Hey. So, which job do you take? Sanitizing hospital bedpans or spreading QAnon conspiracies online? And yeah,
There's a lot of people
there's a 4-1 split.
who really don't know what volunteering in a hospital was like.
Or a lot of people who know what QAnon is like. So, do you volunteer to sanitize hospital bedpans or child-minding 12-year-olds? Where did I get 14 from?
You're adding years on.
I am. Randomly.
Yeah. Well, people are finding this one hard. Oh.
You get some
Everyone
bonus
really
points.
likes this bedpan.
Compared to everything else, yeah.
I will handle shit.
Let's switch things up. You have the ability to speed read, but only when you wear either a 2-foot-tall silver top hat or this. Which do you wear at the library to study for finals?
Oh, I'm a uni student. Oh, I don't give a shit.
All I'm going to say is I hope people have got a very good answer to stop me wearing the top hat.
Yeah. I mean, it's like literally, why are you wearing that? I'm a student studying for finals. Why wouldn't I wear this?
Hello, it's a 2-for-2 silver top hat. Why the hell wouldn't I wear it?
I'm auditioning for the Monopoly game, you know.
Sorry,
Nice.
Cosmic, no split.
Clown shoes.
I own clown shoes, I'd still go for the top hat.
I have a bane of big shoes, and that's tripping over my own feet, and I'm size 10. So I dread the idea of having bigger shoes.
Clown shoes are surprisingly easy to walk in.
I can't understand that.
Someone's a mind reader.
Well done, DH.
Someone knows you top hats. There's enough photos, so that's a raccoon suit.
Okay, you've made it hard now.
And this choice between the questions. But this is the. This
A
is a
raccoon
good thing
suit
about
is
the
less
thing.
practical, I'll grant you.
Well, I mean, it will potentially put shit in front of your face.
Everyone went for the raccoon suit. Sorry, Rob, no split.
But it was a good answer anyway.
It was.
So
What's that done to the
question is,
scores?
It all comes down to this.
Did TK get? Oh, might have.
Oh yeah, but it was close.
It was close. Yeah.
Yay, I get the kitty licks. And Dick got the most likes.
Can you spot a naming convention from a Final Fantasy game? I can spot a naming convention from a Final Fantasy game. TK Tiger got the most dislikes though.
But I still won!
Yeah.
I do love the behind the scenes they do, that's brilliant.
I would really love to see if they could expand on this one. 'Cause this is a nice chill one. Outside of Village, this is a very nice chill one.
Yeah. Anyway, let's bring it back to the studio.
Yep.
There we go. Bring the backing music back up.
That wasn't too bad. That
Yeah.
wasn't too bad. If you like more Jackbox games, we will be doing a bit
Another one
more.
after the song.
Yep. If you're interested in seeing what else we can do and have suggestions that may work, certainly give us a line. We've got another season coming next year, and we have historically previously done quizzes like 20 questions, battleships. Thankfully, I never did this, but there was indeed Russian roulette with chocolate eggs.
That was fun, although that's not really one for the...
Older people that we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
but
too.
Never do that again.
Yeah, although that was very tasty. It did kill our teeth. We had to stop because our teeth hurt.
Yeah, but we'd be certainly interested to see different ideas, because Jackbox has been very kind to us.
I'd like to do more things that involve the viewers calling in.
Interaction, yeah.
So if people have mics, I would be very interested in getting you on Discord and nattering or playing games or whatever.
Especially seeing as we are currently in year of
Lockdown.
you need to play games. I mean, we're quite happy to play things like Unrailed for you guys. Stuff that we can interact with and you can watch and maybe chip in with. I can't think of many games off the top of my head that could be streamed via YouTube with audience interaction, because it's normally Twitch interaction for a lot of things. But
Yeah.
if you have any suggestions, feel free. We've got the Discord, we've got the Facebook page, Twitter page. You can also email in via the email addresses on our website, tigertailsradio.co.uk.
Yeah, TigerTailsRadio.co.uk is the website.
Yeah, I just suddenly realised I was going a bit
And if
too
you
fast.
stick anything before an @ sign, literally anything before an @ sign, and then put it to at TigerTailsRadio.co.uk, it'll reach me.
Yeah. But if you want to
Literally
do
anything.
something like game suggestion at TigerTailsRadio.co.uk.
Yeah, something sensible.
Yeah, something sensible.
That would work, but literally anything you like would reach me. Yes. Echo was saying, can I just join the Discord? The answer to that question is yes.
Yes, you
I've
can.
kept the Discord open just so you can do that.
Is
So,
it?
yeah, here we go. Speaking of getting people up and running on the show.
Speak.
Yeah,
Hello, Echo.
I suddenly appear, you know.
Almost on command.
It's amazing, isn't it?
So, a nice bit of timing, I'll grant you.
Well, you know, I mean, I'm always known for being on time and, you know.
Yeah, never late.
Well, on time and fashionably late.
Yeah. That's fashionably late, and then you've missed the first Jackbox
There's
game.
echo time. I think that's what we refer to
Yeah.
it now. There's the time
Yeah.
that we arrange to meet, and then there's the time we arrange for Echo to meet.
Yeah. Those are not necessarily the same times.
No. No, they're not.
Like, we're going to meet at 2 o'clock. Echo, you need to get here at 1.
Yeah,
It's happened.
pretty much.
And on that note, we're going to go to a song. So
Yay.
you've timed that just
Yeah.
nicely to be muted.
But you can join in
Marvellous.
next.
So, yes, it's only a short song. It's a Jake Aldridge song as well.
Yay!
So, apparently I can't mute you. I'm not... Oh, yes, I can. There we go. It's appeared. Discord took its sweet time to appear in my list of mutable things.
As Discord often does.
Yeah, Discord's good like that. But yes, we're playing a bit of Jake Aldridge next, and it's a topic that's very close to my heart, aside from my lovely boyfriend, who is even closer. But in terms of uniforms that I like, Jake Aldridge is singing all about firemen.
You took one piece of my heart, then you ran right out the door. Like a fireman out on call, you ran right out and you took me so high. Dropped me when you ran right out the door.
And it was just
Like a fireman out on call,
'cause in a rush.
you ran right out and
Guess you were too good for me, I guess I was just punching above my weight. My heart can't take that you left me here with nothing. Something's got me thinking lately, maybe I deserve this suffering. If this was the hand that I was dealt, those cards need reshuffling. I'm wondering why my stomach is rumbling like it's thundering. I'll blame you for my mistakes because I find that comforting. I'm struggling, laying on my own, but no, we should be cuddling. Used to laugh at my mistakes, bet you are still chuckling. But can we turn back time, cause my heart it really needs unbreaking. I don't know where we start, but I can't just keep on levitating. It's up in the air, I swear, but the jury ain't deliberating. The ball's in your court, but I fall short of the perfect man you're chasing.
you took one piece of my heart, then you ran right out the door. Like a fireman out on call, you ran right out and you took me so high. Dropped me when you ran right out the door. Like a fireman out on call, you ran right out and like a fireman out on call, you ran right out and
Though I never saw you leave, I guess I saw it coming. Your threatening was deafening, but I thought you were just bluffing. Now I run with a meal for one, no appetite to tuck in. I've been hoping you would open the door that you were just shutting. And there's nothing that could dig me out the hole that I'm in. Running round in circles, jumping hurdles, but the pain ain't numbing. Humming the same old song I'm strumming. You were simply stunning, gunning for the best and nothing less. I guess that makes me cunning. Now our separation is like one big test of patience. Angry, upset combinations, addressing obligations. Used to love confrontation, but you're done with conversation. You'd be pro, you know, if heartbreaking was some kind of occupation.
you took one piece of my heart, then you ran right out the door. Like a fireman out on call, you
TigerTails Radio. Be part of it. Chat in the Discord server and talk directly to the hosts. Visit tigertailsradio.co.uk now.
And that was Jake Aldridge with Fireman.
It's almost as if he's like writing songs for you now.
Oh, that's an old one.
It does. I don't remember that being that old because I know we've
We've been
pitched
playing him
his
since,
stuff.
we've been playing him since, I think it was 2016.
Yeah, we've been playing this stuff for an age now.
Yeah. And he keeps sending it to us. He's very nice.
Thank you, Jake. You are awesome.
You are. It's one of the few pieces of that genre I actually listen to. Anyway, that was that. Let us now transition back over to our loud kitty cat. What are you giggling at, Echo?
Loud kitty cat.
Yes.
Meow.
Meow!
Meow.
Join us.
I do still miss that.
With his slight, join us.
Only slightly creepy.
There's room for more.
I'm
Oh,
sure
give
he
me-
has got no more.
Give everyone a chance. They've just gone to get a drink.
Join the party.
Come play with us.
Ignore the creepy man in the corner.
You know you want to join TK Tiger, Dick, DH, Echo,
Join us.
Willie, and Peter.
All we need is John next, isn't it?
Fish has joined the party.
I think that's everyone.
We have one hole to fill.
Join us.
Would you like to fill the final hole?
Hello, YouTube. We are not safe for kids, by the way.
Wow.
We are also not that way not safe for kids.
There's room for more.
Xavier is not safe. Full stop.
No, we've determined this.
It's like in lockdown. I'm not locked down with you. You're locked down with me. But I think that is indeed all of them. So let's press the button and get this show on the road.
Indeed.
We will skip the introduction. We all know the rules now.
Meow. Do not be startled.
We
I
played
am here
this
to
game
guide you
enough.
As we explore the
Button's not
deepest
working.
recesses of your mind.
Wrong button.
You will build strange and complex... There are 43 dimensions
He has
unknown
many
to man.
buttons.
Although
do.
Dimension 22 is a complete rip-off of Dimension 8. It's time to... split the room. Okay, it's time to build some strange worlds.
Okay, so we have the question. So we all get real quiet now and let the lovely music play instead.
Indeed.
Oh. I don't know if it's me getting tireder or the questions getting harder. Bit of both, I think. Because it's like, what do you think could be controversial? Not just funny, but controversial. TK has this same problem because he's now entering in a different answer to his last bloody epic that he put down.
Oh, it fits just.
Oh, that's what he said.
I used my entire character
Brace
limit.
yourself for... It's not
That's what
cheating
he
if it's
said.
just pixels.
Oh dear.
You have a virtual reality headset that lets you have virtual sex with anyone you've connected with on a job site. Every time you use it, that person will receive an automated message from your account that says, this. Do you use it?
Ho, ho, ho. So you have a virtual reality headset that lets you have virtual sex with anyone you're connected to on a job site. Every time you use it, that person will receive an automated message from your account that says, you're fired. Do you use it?
Are you Alan Sugar?
I am not Alan Sugar.
We have an audience member.
Hello,
as
audience
well.
member.
Hello.
Congratulations, Willie. You've got a 2-5 split.
And now, Binge Pipe presents The Charity Creep. The charity of your choice will get $10,000, but only if you let this person lightly suck on your pinky finger for a full 5 minutes. Do you do it?
So the charity of your choice will get $10,000, but only if you let Boris Johnson lightly suck on your pinky finger for a full 5 minutes. Do you do it?
Do I sense a book deal in your future? Because people have got better book deals for less.
In fairness, it's for charity. There's quite a few unusual things I'd do for 10 grand.
Yeah, I mean, it's like charity gets $10,000. Great. My book deal rakes in a couple of million.
Fish is the only person who wouldn't do it.
Fish! I don't think we're going to get even splits this time round.
I don't think we're able to, are we? Oh yes, we are, actually. No, we're not. There's 7 people.
This one is called Stipulating Ghosts.
Oh, right. 7 plus an audience. Yeah.
Your wealthy, eccentric uncle dies. His will leaves you the luxury car of your choice, if it features a bumper sticker that says, this. Do you accept?
So, your wealthy, eccentric uncle dies. His will leaves you the luxury car of choice, if it features a bumper sticker that says Manchester United Forever, a UK football team. Do you accept?
Which is quite controversial for some people, because Man United managed to completely destroy the Premiership several years over.
Yep.
Oh, wow, people love their football.
No one cares about the football, we just want the luxury car.
Yep.
5-2
from
split.
me.
Well done, Dick.
Here's one I like to call Working on Commission. You're a real estate agent showing a lovely young couple around a house. When you open a closet, you find this in it. The couple didn't see it. They want the house. Do you sell it to them?
So, you're a real estate agent showing a lovely young couple around a house. When you open a closet, you find a suitcase filled with dismembered body parts in it. The couple didn't see it. They want the house. Do you sell it to them?
Well, they're not going to move in instantly, are they? I mean, you're going to have time to move your bodies before they move in. Clearly.
Yeah, but it might become a crime scene, and yeah, it's all hassle.
That's all right, it's their problem.
That's what everyone else thinks. A 6-1 split. I'm not winning this game.
This scenario is called Right or Wrong. A large publishing company offers you a job as a staff writer. You'll write novels, short stories, screenplays, anything you want, as long as the subject matter is always this. Do you take the job?
Cestius form of...
So, a large publishing company offers you a job as a staff writer. You'll write novels, short stories, screenplays, anything you want, as long as the subject matter is always incestuous fornication. Do you take the job?
Okay, just a technical question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should the text at the top be off the top of the stream?
No.
Scroll.
Oh, actually, no, it's right, don't worry.
Has your YouTube gone down a bit?
Yeah, well, it kind of squidged the video up off the top of the screen.
Oh, helpful.
Yeah.
So close.
But
You
then
got a
I
3-4
refresh-
split
I
there, okay, well
refresh.
done.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. That's always good. I like a 3-4 split.
I bet you do.
And now, Binge Pipe presents Under Your Covers. After 3 years of marriage, your spouse reveals they are a secret agent. Their mission, they've been assigned to take down this person. Do you stay with them?
So after 3 years of marriage, your spouse reveals that they're a secret agent. Their mission? They've been assigned to take down Rule 6. Do you stay with them?
I question their sanity, because it's like, you're in England, love.
International affairs?
Yes. England. Southampton. Not necessarily the closest place for it.
See, I don't understand why the people voted no, because, hello, your spouse is a secret agent! How cool is that?
Get ready for Memory switch.
I don't know. I mean, there's a high risk of
Whenever
you
do
losing your
something
spouse, I
embarrassing in
guess.
public, you have the power to
And think
erase
of the
that memory
payout!
from people's
High risk of
minds.
kidnapping.
However, that memory will be replaced with this. Your pants just fell down at the airport. Do you use your powers?
Okay, so whenever you do something embarrassing in public, you have the power to erase that moment from people's minds. However, that memory will be replaced with your pants falling down at a seaport. Your pants just fell down at the airport. Do you use your powers?
So, either way,
Your
They gotta
pants
remember-
are falling
You're
down.
caught with your you're caught with your pants down somehow.
it's just to air or sea, which is less embarrassing.
Well, quite.
I mean, Rickrolling would probably have been a good one because, you know,
Yeah, but then everybody would vote to use the power. This one, you might get a split.
possibly. Apparently we're waiting on you.
Yeah. We did get a split.
Wow.
Well done, fish.
Fish.
A 4-3 split.
Here's where everybody stacks up at the
Audience
moment.
points. Okay, Fish is in the lead currently.
Beesh.
We've reached the decisive dimension.
That's a bit fishy if you ask
The
me.
new type of scenario.
Right.
There will be two options.
We're all
to
aware of how
choose
this
from.
works, yeah?
Door number 1 is already.
Good.
Write an option that you think only some people would choose.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, fuck. I really don't want the question that they've given. I want to answer the question they've given, as in I would like to have the choices. I don't want to actually have to answer to give the choices, if that makes sense. It's a good question.
And did you 50-50 the other person, or did you actually think about what they might do?
I have no idea who the other person is. The audience has this great ability of being able to get to
Roll.
know us.
You're falling off the roof of a small building. You can fall on a pedestrian who will receive serious injuries but will survive. Or you can fall onto this. Where do you fall?
So do you fall onto a pedestrian who will get injuries, or a large hole? Oh god.
Echo. It's probably the Echo answer.
No, definitely not me. Never.
Or do you get arrested as well as having fallen off a roof?
Yeah. Don't forget, it's never a dildo, folks. Oh, the audience split it. Oh, look, it's an Echo answer. What a shock.
Well, it was a 3-4 split, and I got the H.
Woohoo! So, do you fall on a pedestrian or a trampoline made of sponge cake? That'd be a terrible trampoline.
Yeah, it's a terrible trampoline,
Although-
but you'd survive.
You're falling on a sponge cake.
Yeah,
But it would be a lovely thing to fall on,
It
though,
would.
wouldn't it?
not really.
Hopefully it's a big enough sponge cake, you
Yeah.
know.
Well, it's a trampoline
Well, I mean,
made
Someone
of
hates
sponge.
pedestrians.
Yeah, but I imagine it's still less hard than the pedestrian.
So, a pedestrian or a conveniently placed dumpster. So, on these two options, my thought is which one is most likely to get me on the news at 10?
Well, the daft thing is, a convenient place dumpster inevitably means you're gonna, like, injure yourself, not horrendously, just bad enough to make the chase interesting as the cops run after you.
You didn't see that coming.
Fish got a good split though.
Moving on. You've paid for an escape room, but your friends back out at the last minute. You have to tag along with a group of strangers. You can either spend an hour solving puzzles with a bunch of mimes, or these. Which group do you do the escape room with?
This is the question I wanted.
So, do you do an escape room with a bunch of mimes or a bunch of none? Like that's not a question!
To be fair, do you want a bunch of people who will gesticulate at you, so you have to guess what they're saying?
Or do you want a bunch of mimes?
people who gesticulate at you to kind of guess what they're saying?
Yeah, it's like, do I want to do an escape room with a load of people who are likely to be able to
No
figure
bonus
out the
points for
answer?
you.
Yes!
Say that.
They will.
Again,
I guess
just
depends
say
what
that.
kind of nerds. Well, I think mimes is definitely the answer I'd go for there.
Nerds does not necessarily mean intelligence.
No, it's mimes or Russian spies.
I'd
so-
go with Russian spies, because they're most likely to figure out the escape before you even go in the room.
Anything beats your friends.
Yeah, but they're Russian. I mean, they'll probably invariably want to
Their typical
assassinate.
action. Oh!
Oh,
Sorry, YouTube, we are not for kids.
this is a
Jesus.
good answer. Well done.
This is all in jest, YouTube. This is all in jest.
Now for something different. You're
we're
a
on
judge on a
3
talent
questions,
show.
wonder.
You have to cruelly eliminate one competitor, a 5-year-old dancer,
Well,
or
there's enough of
this
us,
person.
isn't
Which competitor do you eliminate?
Okay, so you are Simon Cowell. Who do you eliminate?
What's with the mimes? So, do you eliminate a 5-year-old dancer or the autistic mime?
Yeah, this thing. Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell.
Most people would eliminate crush the dreams of the 5-year-old
Nice.
child. I'm fully in support of that. So, do you crush the dreams of the children or of the wheelchair-bound grandma? Just think that prize money could get her out of the chair.
PK.
People would rather crush the wheelchair-bound grandma.
Well played.
Because we are terrible, terrible people.
Question is, did anyone get enough to top fish?
It all comes down to this.
Oh, TK might have. No.
It was Echo, I think. We'll find out in a second.
Yes, 823.
Yep. Hold on, Echo. You get the kitty licks.
Boom, boom! Yes!
I've got the most likes this time.
Woohoo!
I improved my performance of most dislikes from last time. Is that Dick who got most dislikes?
Yep.
Sorry, Dick.
What a surprise.
Anyway, enough dancing to the thing. Let's bring the thing back to the studio.
Hello.
So that was the Jackbox block.
Yes. Oh dear.
You're right there.
Yeah, just getting comfy.
Xavier's having an adjust.
The couch is getting to that point where the couch is like, you will feel pain. You will feel
Yes.
pain.
Why do you think I sit in the chair?
Of pain.
It's less pain than the sofa of pain. I miss my ergonomic chair, but that's upstairs.
Yes, that is upstairs. I may end up having to seriously think about getting one shipped in.
What, an ergonomic chair?
Yeah. The chair that's up there is okay, but it's one of those chairs that when you sit in it, your knees are just at the right push forward to move your back side slightly away from the back rest.
Ah.
So it's like...
Yeah, I must admit, I spent a while choosing my chair, as Echo will attest, because he was there with me.
Indeed. Yes, we did indeed. Well, I suppose to be fair, we kind of both did, didn't we? Because, I mean, I ended up buying the same chair.
Yes, but there was like, I sat in
and
a load
then-
of chairs and were like, no, this one's not going to help the back. Nope, this one's not going to help my back. Nope, this one's not going to help my back. This feels just right.
And do you want to know the daft thing? I haven't even bloody sat in mine.
Do you want to swap? Because mine's starting to have all the fake leatherette peel off.
Oh no, my one is in almost perfect condition. No, the one that I'm sat in currently has basically no fake leatherette all over it.
You've run out of
but
fake leatherette to peel.
Mostly, yeah. But then it was also second hand when I got it. This one, so.
Fair enough.
But yeah, Sparky has my other one.
Your nice chair.
Yeah.
I need to see about getting it upholstered with real leather, because then it might stand half a chance against the use I put against it.
Wow. Yeah, but surely you'd pay through the nose for that.
You would, yes, but it's a really comfy chair.
Yeah, I must admit they were a good choice, which is why Sparky has kind of claimed it because, well, I mean, not least the fact that it's in his room, but only because I stored it in there because I was using this one, so I wore this out first before I wore my nice one out.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
And then lockdown happened, and this one went, yeah, I'm gonna wear off.
And on
although weirdly,
oh, go on.
I was gonna say, but then the weird thing is that he's been working from home as well, and yet he hasn't worn it.
Yet. Don't forget, my chair got, 3 years of good use?
Well, yeah, it's true. It has had a good punishing, hasn't it?
It has a very good punishing.
No, it's not 3 years. A couple of years.
2 years, yeah. 2 years of good use.
Yeah, because I mean, it must have been. It was during my span of semi-retirement, wasn't it? So that was from October to July of October 2018 to July 2019. So.
But yeah, it's had a good couple of years of hard labour under my bottom.
Yes. Which does give any chair quite a punishing.
Not entirely sure how to continue on that conversation. But are you hearing a knocking, TK?
Yes. The CD player seems to be struggling.
Is it because something's on top of it?
No.
Is it because you knocked
it's
the
in
rack?
a rack.
Fucking hell.
I mean, it's actually mounted in the kind of thing it's designed to be in, rather than just being stood on top of like a chest of drawers, like it was for a very long time in the flat.
Well, he's moved one bit that's under it down, so he can slide the switch that's too small
on his
for the
little
hole.
shelf.
Yeah, in.
Yeah.
So it's meant he's moved everything.
Yeah,
Not
true.
everything. I only moved the cable tidy and the power brick down. It's
Yeah,
only
he
2
he
U of
moved
stuff.
one bit, so inevitably everything that was there got touched, and we all know what happens whenever anything is touched in this studio. Shit breaks.
Seems to be okay now.
He twatted it.
I gave it a little bit of acoustic.
You twatted it.
Yeah.
What?
I turned it off and on
What?
again, actually, but...
What has Studio got on his plate?
Cake.
Oh, I see.
The red thing is the design of the plate.
Yeah, I guess it was like a poppy.
Poppy. Really nice plate set.
Actually, from this angle, it looks like he's got a mini tiger. Because I'm seeing it on a very, very small
Oh, yes.
screen.
Yeah, the little white bit of the cream.
Yeah.
The cream.
That's a walnut.
Cream icing. And
That is a walnut.
That's a little tiger head, and then you get a little tiger white chest,
Yeah.
and then these little orange legs.
Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is TK talking about? Oh yeah, it does.
yeah, I can see it on the stream. Definitely. It's like he's eating a miniature version of himself.
Yeah, that looks nothing like it in real life.
In real life, it looks absolutely nothing like it.
A fucking
No,
head.
no, I can see from the angle the camera's looking at it. Does.
Yeah. That's quite a nice illusion, I like that.
Oh,
And we've got it saved for posterity. Right,
so do we have a little bit of music before
We do have a little bit of
wind
music.
down?
I thought we might have a little bit of freeze pop. I like a little bit of freeze pop. And so, with their not latest single anymore, because they've released a new EP recently, so I thought we'd play Phantoms.
Hey.
Yay!
Wrong card though.
Is it? I'll fix that. Abracadabra!
Follow the music and follow the lights. The dance floor is packed. Is it day? Is it night? I think I might belong here. The beat draws me closer. I'm not in control. The crowd swarms around me and swallows me whole. Ghost empty faces as far as I see. They keep on dancing and look right through me. Are runs up to a deafening roar. I try to escape, but the room has no doors. I know I don't belong here. The disco ball pencils and crashes straight down, smashes to pieces, a terrible sound. Mirrors are shattered, but everyone cheers. Glass and disaster, what's happening here? Are we phantoms? 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 Why am I dancing here? Phantoms? 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 Why am I dancing here? Memories flicker, a voice and a face. Alternate life with no time and no space. I hear the needle drop. We're all phantoms. 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 Why am I dancing here? Phantoms. 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 Why am I dancing here?
Missed the live show? Never fear. Archives are here. Visit tigertailsradio.co.uk to catch up on what you missed.
And that was Freeze Pop with Phantoms. I'll get a look on the screen. Get a look at that spelling. Freeze Pop. I've got Phantoms and Freeze Pop around the wrong way on the card, it seems. But if you look at Freeze Pop and then go to freezepop.net, you can pre-order their latest album, which is called Fantasizer.
Ooh.
Available on CD and vinyl. I want the vinyl one. But yes, that is Phantoms by Freeze Pop.
I enjoy that album. It reminds me very much of Amplitude.
That's because Phantoms was in Amplitude on
Yes.
the PS3 and PS4.
Yeah, because
And-
I thoroughly enjoy it. It's
And previous song, Super Sprode, was on Amplitude on the PS2. And I think, I'm not sure because I never actually owned the game, the original game, Frequency, also had a Freeze Pop song on it.
Right.
Yeah,
Interesting.
because people who work at Harmonix were in the band of Freeze Pop. So they got access to Freeze Pop music for not very much money. Until it became kind of customary that all Harmonix games had some Freeze Pop music in there somewhere. Which is why you'll also see it on Rock Band as well.
I want to know where those kinds of games are, because with what's going on right now, that kind of party style game, if they could wangle it
Activision killed it.
for streaming, yeah, I know Activision killed it, but can you imagine if you could like have a party style game with everyone who could interact
Yeah.
with that style?
And they wouldn't get banned on YouTube in half a nanosecond.
Yeah, true. That's the big problem.
Yeah. It'd have to be music that was made for the game, in which case nobody would play it.
Although people do share videos of their Beat Saber runs.
Yeah, that's because all the Beat Saber music is made for Beat Saber, effectively. There's not much kind of copyrighted music in there, and the bits that are, you generally don't see them on YouTube without lots of adverts all over the show.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Content idea is a thing, kiddies. It's something we have to battle with on the show every now and again.
Yes, because advertising, we think, possibly due to a game that's old that other people get away with.
Oh, no, it's not. That's the music that's in the game. Most people
that
are happy
as well.
to share the game footage, but it's all the soundtrack. Or you get people who do remixes of game music and then decide to copyright claim your video of the original thing that they were inspired by in the first place.
What a shock.
Yeah, YouTube
Humanity is a dick.
Yeah, humanity's a dick, but YouTube is filled with opportunists abusing a system that really needs to have someone with common sense at the helm.
The trouble is, that's impossible. The amount
I
of
know.
content that gets uploaded to YouTube, it would be really, really difficult to employ enough people to moderate all the content ID claims.
What,
That's why they have to rely on automation, and the automation will never be perfect. It's impossible.
If it was a case of, right, prove that this is your shit, when you have to apply, okay, prove this is your shit. Not other person prove this is your shit. If it was a case of, here's my shit, this proves that it's my shit.
Yeah, but how do you prove it's your shit?
Yeah.
Well, if it's YouTube
I made
content,
this. Prove it.
Yeah.
How?
If it's stuff that you've released on YouTube, it's a bit easier because you've got the footage, you've got the timestamps and things like that. If it's music, you've potentially, if you've actually released it, got that evidence. I think the hard part is when it's...
I think it should be the other way around. I think it should be the person making the claim that I've used their shit. They should be the ones to then prove that I've used their shit.
Yeah, that's what I was meaning. If they're claiming against you...
Ah, sorry, you were making it sound like that as we uploaded, we had to prove that the shit we made was ours.
If you're going to claim... Say someone went, oh, I'm going to claim against TigerTails Radio because there's a tiger. It'd be a case of... prove this tiger is your shit. I know it's a really bad example, but it's like...
Yeah, because those are mass-produced tigers.
Yeah, you would have to prove that this is your shit. And it makes it a lot easier, because then if computer game companies were going to be dickish, it's a case of, well, this is the game we published, prove it. Here's the game.
Yeah. Here's the publishing.
It's like, here's the documentation, rather than, I wrote this, but you're not a major publisher. I wrote this! And then have it that if you're making a copyright claim against someone fraudulently, and it comes up and is confirmed as you've made a fraudulent copyright claim, that person then gets shit.
Yeah. Well, that's how it's supposed to be anyway. If you start making superior claims, you're supposed to get all kinds of legal ramifications.
Yeah, but it never does, because it's entirely in the hands of
The algorithm.
other people. It's a case of, oh, well, this has been notified and we've done platform thing and now it's entirely up between you and your lawyers. When it should be a case of, you fucked around with our tools? Fuck off. And that would be it. It would be like, oh, we're this company who buy the rights to claim, not own, claim for other people's shit. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, no, you're kicked off the platform. Bye-bye.
I didn't happen to CD Baby, or are they still around?
I don't know. I'll have to Google that.
Yes, they did lots of superior claims against, oh God, what's his name? Kevin...
Bacon?
No, the one who gives all the free music.
It's on our fucking things. I'm going to have to look at it now. Kevin MacLeod.
Kevin MacLeod, that was it, yeah. I think it was CD Baby or someone did a load of superior claims against his stuff. And yeah, apparently YouTube eventually took action. I've got
CD Baby are still a thing.
yeah, but are they a thing claiming on YouTube? That's the question. I mean, the Warner Music Group is despicable. But that's just the Warner Music Group, so that's what goes without saying. But it has taken us to 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
This kind of rant on YouTube.
Which is kind of good, because we're kind of really winding down. doing stuff has been a bit of
yeah, it's taken energy.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a trial because of last month. We'll see how it goes. We're now going into November, December, so it's like October, Halloween, end of this month. November, I am half tempted just to turn off all my internet throughout November.
Really?
Yeah. I know you'll be NaNoWriMoing, so you'll be fine and safe. But I am tempted just to like go internet dark for that month.
What would you do?
Play games.
Most of the games are online, so
play single player.
I was
Internet
just going to
dark.
say,
Yeah,
that's going to work well.
it doesn't mean I would be Google searching whilst on a game. I'll be able to disregard things like Facebook, Twitter, news, you know.
Well, I kind of disregard Facebook anyway, unless
Yeah.
I'm really, really bored at work and I'm on my break and it's like, okay, fine, I'll have a quick browse and see what's happening on Facebook.
And then it's December. I mean, we have got... How depressing are we be with this one? How many weeks? 1, 2, 3,
Let's play Counter with Xavier.
4, 5, 6, 7. December 8, 9. Feasibly, we've got 10 weeks. And then we are then into the week of the Christmas week, the 21st to the 25th. 10 weeks to get your shit together.
I've just spotted the YouTube comments.
I was going to bring that up, but we had a song, so it was like, okay.
Okay, really just yell boom boom. Yes, he did. Anyway, yes, so on that thought, let's I'm gonna put a link to one of our TigerTails gaming videos in the chat, in the Discord chat. So you can have a look at that after the show, because I did that and I put work and effort and shit into it, and so you should watch it. That's my excuse. It's never going to load in, apparently. It's just going to sit there previewing forever.
For you, it's fine on my end, so I don't know what's going on with your Discord.
Oh yeah, it's fine on this one as well. Okay, fine. Stupid thing. But yeah, so Discord, there's a link to one of our gaming videos that I made, so you can have a watch of that after the show ends, because it is time to end the show.
Yep, so you can find us at tigertailsradio.co.uk, tigertailsgaming.co.uk. We are on Facebook, Twitter. We are also on YouTube as Tiger Tails Radio, Tiger Tails Gaming. If you want to follow us, please feel free to subscribe, maybe leave a like, leave a comment. Any suggestions for anything you would like to see us do, feel free to email us at tigertailsradio.co.uk. We'll be back on Monday at 8:30. Tiger Tails streaming games that kick my ass will be on Friday at 8:30. And Stream and Chill will be on Saturday, where I continue Vagrant Story. For the Friday, we may get back to Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, depending on how brave TK and myself are. We'll see. But again, we are only on the last few episodes.
Yep. This is episode 43, so there are now, what, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. 9 episodes left.
9 episodes left.
I had a feeling it was 9, I just wanted to double check. Cause
we are rapidly approaching the end of Season 12.
We are. And then we can stop being in this really warm room. Why is it so warm? It's winter. Bish.
Heating's on.
Why is the heating on? It's warm.
It's cold outside.
Then there's no kind of atmosphere, but that doesn't answer my question.
Heating turns on.
Oh dear.
Plus also we got all the electrics, so yeah, good times.
Yeah, more or less.
So on that note,
Here's a goodbye from the Echo.
Yes, good night everybody.
I think wasn't this worth turning up late for? It's a good night from the Xavier.
good night all.
And it's a good night for myself, TK. Thank you very much for watching and listening to this episode of Tiger Tails Radio. We shall be back next week with more shenanigans, more news of the week, more Trackbox gaming,
games, yeah.
and maybe even some done and dusted.
We'll see.
As highly unlikely as that is. But until then, it's night-night, everybody. Night.
Night.